Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first day of the first lecture. Hello, my students. You that you study nursing with me, level 1. Actually, it is your first day to study e-learning while you are away at home because of coronavirus. I'm sorry to say that, and it is a fact, by the way. So you have now this book. Look at the screen. This book, you have to focus on the mouse while I am moving it. This book is the same book that you took before, but we stopped in Unit 3 and now we are going to continue. But I advise you, before you get started, before you watch the lecture, you have to know the all vocabs, translate them in order to help you to understand my lecture. Maybe new words you will find, so it is better to translate them, prepare the lesson very well in order to understand. Get it? Okay, Unit 3. The title is The Patient Ward. A patient means the sick person, and ward is the section or the department. We have objectives. Every unit has its objectives. If you know the objectives, you understand what the unit talks about. Look, number 1, monitor body temperature. You understand? Maybe no. So what do we mean by monitor? To see, to watch what? The body what? Temperature, hot or cold. But how do we usually monitor body's temperature? We have different types of thermometers. So what are the types of thermometers? Before we talk about the types of thermometers, let's go down and see here, monitoring body temperature. How? Okay, see the pictures and you will understand how do we usually monitor or watch the body temperature. Number 1, can you describe it? What do you see in picture A? Was this in B? And was this in C? And also D? Here we have vocabs. Try to translate them before you start studying. It is in page number 20 in your book. See here, number 1, digital thermometer. Now you have pictures and you have numbers. You are going to match the photos to the what? To the words. Okay. A to what? Read them first. Number 1, digital thermometer. Number 2, disposable thermometer. Number 3, oral thermometer. And number 4, tympanic thermometer. Okay. Now let's match together. Which one here is which one is disposable, which one is digital, which one is oral, and which one is tympanic? These are types of thermometers: digital, disposable, oral, and tympanic. What are these? These are types of thermometers. So what thermometer is this? In A is disposable thermometer. And what's B? Oral. So what do we mean by oral? In the mouth here, oral thermometer. And what C is tympanic thermometer. What about D? You still have one. That is digital thermometer. Now you can say A is number 2 and B is number 3 and C is number what? 4 and D is number 1. Thanks. Now listen to me and repeat. It is necessary to repeat. Number 1, digital thermometer. Again, digital thermometer. Number 2, disposable thermometer. Disposable thermometer. Number 3, oral thermometer. Oral thermometer. Number 4, tympanic thermometer. Tympanic thermometer. Very nice. Now let's move to the second exercise. The second exercise in here, 2. What do you see here? Where are they? Focus. Did exercise 2 work in pairs? Pairs, that means to work with your classmate, but you are alone. So work with yourself. Practice saying these temperatures to your partner, to yourself, to your cat, to any object next to you. Try to imagine that there is somebody next to you and you are talking to him, you are practicing to him, and he's hearing you, and you are going to do the same. And you have to speak while you can hear what you are talking, in order to be memorized in here in your brain, and you will never forget. Okay, what's the question here? Read it. What is normal body temperature? What is the normal temperature of your body? Choose from 1 to 6. Is it 36.6 degrees? 35.2 degrees? 37.4 degrees? Or 38.3 degrees? Is it 37 degrees or 37.9 degrees? Are you smart? Of course, you are a doctor. You have to know in which number that your body temperature is normal. Actually, it's 37. The answer is 5. Why? Because for example, when we say 36, 35, 34, it is very bad. When it is more than 37, also is also bad. The difference between them, you are going to study down. When we go down, then you will try to differentiate between them and to know exactly these numbers. Okay, now I want you to listen to me and repeat. You have to know how to read this number. Some students will say 36.6 Celsius. No, don't say Celsius, it is degrees. Look, as it is mentioned here. So listen to me. 36.6 degrees. Repeat. 36.6 degrees. Very nice. 35.2 degrees. Good. Number 3, 37.4 degrees. Very nice. So number 4, 38.3 degrees. Again, try to practice this. It is very important when you listen. Number 5, 37 degrees. 6, 37.9 degrees. Very nice. Now you are okay if you repeat after me. Now you have to know this. 37 degrees equals 98.6 Fahrenheit. Okay, now exercise number 3, pronunciation. What do we mean by pronunciation? How to say the word. Because some students cannot say the words exactly. When I'm talking about pronunciation, I'm talking about stress, syllables, sounds, and etc. Here you have to know the meaning of stress and syllables, and you have to stress some syllables in the words. You have to know how many words or how many syllables there are there in each word. Some words has only 1 syllable, other word has 2 syllables, some 3 syllables, some 4, some more and more. Okay, look here, 15, exercise number 3. Here this is the listening here. Work in pairs. As I told you, there is no student next to you, so underline, so make a line under the word. The stressed syllable, not the word. Here in a word, for example, you have 2 syllables. You have to line or underline the stressed syllable here in each word. Then listen and check your answer and repeat. Now, okay, I'm gonna give you just a few minutes or few less than minutes, so moments here. Why to read from number 1 to number 6. These are vocabs